Welcome everybody to the Latin Nerds Network. My name is Jose and this is my review for Sonic the Hedgehog Part 3. Of course, the trilogy here. I think it's easy to say this is probably the best adaptation of a video game franchise into film. Granted, the bar is super low because the majority is just dog shit. Let's be honest, a couple okay here and there, but Sonic manages to know exactly what it is. Right, this is it's a made it's a films that are very family friendly, really geared more to the younger crowd, which I'm not a huge fan of personally. But I'm a huge Sonic guy. I grew up playing Sonic. Genesis was my first system way back in the day, so big fan of Sonic and subsequent sequels and etc. etc. And I enjoyed the first couple of films. The first one was better than the second one, but they're fine. They are what they are. They're good time. They're very entertaining. You know, can be corny and cheesy at times. And now the jokes are really tailored for a younger crowd, but someone do hit. Jim Carrey as Robotnik, I think he's really great. Seeing him in that role, he owns it. So it's put together fairly well. And it's very entertaining film at the very least. This one here, of course, part three, we have Knuckles and Sonic and Tails all together again on the same team after the events of the second film. They're together again, they're with the family, etc., etc. But now they got a new foe, which they have to tackle in the form of one Shadow, voiced by the great legendary John Wick himself, Keanu Reeves, doing the voice work on this one. Of course, we got Robotnik coming back. We got Jim Carrey doing double duty here. He's actually have a couple roles playing not only Robotnik but Robotnik's grandfather as well, another evil genius, if you will. And I'll say this off the bat, he's great. He really is doing both roles, and I think he steals his show in a lot of it, which he tends to do in these kind of films. But overall, listen, this was much like the other ones, very entertaining, fun, has some good moments. Yes, it still has some of those cheesy jokes that don't quite hit, a little kind of cringy at times. Fair enough. A lot of dumbed down jokes for the kids, some silly things here and there, but it knows what it is and what it wants to accomplish. But despite all that, there's still some really cool moments, real funny moments. I was laughing, and it really brings home that nice, good message in these films. Right, they do a good job of bringing it home, a nice theme, whether it be family, love, whatever. In this case, well, I won't spoil this, I won't say, but it deals with the message that it's trying to convey, and it really hits home by the end of the film. Really ties in stuff that it brings forth in the beginning. So it's really well written from that sense. Even Shadow's got a really cool backstory, which really lends a lot of weight behind him and who he is and why he's doing what he's doing. So that was all really well done, and I thought this was a much superior film than the second one, although I don't think it was as good as the first, but still very good one, very entertaining. If you're a fan of the original, of the first two Sonics, I can't see you not enjoying this film. There's a lot of kids in the theater today at the screening. They all seem to really like it. I really enjoyed it. I had a good time. That's what it is. I mean, this is not, this isn't the Citizen Kane of movies, but it's a good, fun, entertaining experience, particularly now in the holidays. It's a good film to take your kids. If you're a Sonic fan, I think you'll be very happy with what you got. That third act is really well. And of course, there's a couple after credit scenes, I'm sure, going to set up potentially a fourth film, which honestly I don't mind. But again, little small problems here and there, but little dopiness, and but that notwithstanding, if you know what you're getting into, you know what to expect. Yeah, it's okay. You can deal with it because there's enough highs here to keep you engaged and entertained and all that. So absolutely, this is one I highly recommend if you're a Sonic fan. If you haven't seen these films, obviously you shouldn't start with a third one. But or if you weren't fans of the second or the first couple, still give it a shot. Even if you weren't a fan of the second one, this is a much better film than that. Although I still like the second one. But overall, very entertaining. Enjoyed it. It was fun. That's what these movies are meant to be, and that's exactly what it is. Nothing more, nothing less. That said, Sonic 3, you guys are going to go watch it. If you do, comment below, let me know what you guys think. And of course, as always, don't forget to subscribe below and feed money to go to the movies and talk about it afterwards. See you guys next time.